Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and welcome to number 5 of my new catalogue week, and I hope you've been enjoying all of the projects I've been bringing you this week. And today what we're going to be making is these really cute and sweet little cards. Now I think you could use them, you know, as just tiny little cards or even gift tags. You know, I think they would be just as good as little gift tags. And we're going to make one more because we're making a gift box that's going to hold 5 of these. Yeah, that's right, 5. So for that I've used the gorgeous, I love this, background bits. Now this is a hostess set. You can get this for free if you spend £150 or more. Also if you spend sort of that, if you order from me and use the hostess code, I often send out free hostess stamp sets as well as a thank you. So we're using that, and we are using one more, which is Happy Birthday Gorgeous, but all I've used that for is the tiny little to you just there for the inside of the card. Now I'm going to quickly show you some of the designs with the background bits. I've just, you know, just randomly stamped the patterns on in different ways just to give you a bit of an idea. And the last one is in Lemon Lime Twist. Now the colours I've mainly used are Berry Burst, Fresh Fig and Lemon Lime Twist, and that's them. So we're going to make the box in Fresh Fig. We'll do the box first because we're going to do some heat embossing as well. Now the card for your box needs to measure 5 by... No, it doesn't. It needs to measure 6.5 by 8 7/8. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of scoring. So pop it in on the long side, and you want to score it at 3 inches, 4 1/4 inches, 7 1/4, and 8 1/2. And then turn it to the short side, and you want to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, and 5 1/4. Okay, now the 2 bits here are the top, and the one section here is the bottom. It's very similar to the box that we made yesterday actually for the Book of Tea. Now we'll just quickly fold and burnish, and then we are going to do a little bit of heat embossing, but I think we'll cut away the bits we don't need first, just so we're not heat embossing bits that we don't really need. Okay, so like I said, very similar to yesterday, we're going to remove this bottom little rectangle, okay, and we are going to cut up here just to create the little tabs for the bottom of our box to close. Okay. Now this time I want my little box to close from the back, so it's the back one that we need to get rid of. So this end one here we need to cut away. We don't need this piece. So that bit will be the back of the box, the front of the box will be this bit. So we'll just cut down here like we did yesterday, remove that, put down this one, remove all of that, and also this little tiny rectangle here, and we're just going to mitre in just a little bit. Okay, and also I'm going to round the corners again because I think it helps the box close better and it looks better. Okay, and using a 1/2 inch punch, I'm just going to punch a little finger hole in there, what will be the back of our box, because this is going to be the front, because like I said, I want this to close this way. So we're going to do our heat embossing on here, what will be the front and also the two sides. Okay, so I'm just going to get a scrap piece of paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat emboss this long stamp here. They're going to go up the two side panels. This beautiful one here is going to go on the bottom, and then the sentiment, which is "You're always so thoughtful," is just going to go right at the very top, and we're going to heat emboss this with gold powder. Whoops. So we need to give it all a really good wipe. I'm just going to wipe all of it, even though I'm not embossing it all, but sometimes the powder still sticks if you don't wipe it all. That's what I find anyway. So I think what I'll do first is I'll do the sides first. So we need Versamark for that. So give it a good ink up. And then I'm not gonna quite take it up to the top because I don't really want to emboss the little tab. It doesn't matter about the bottom really. So press that down. There we go. And we want the other one doing as well. Again, I'm not going to take it right to the top. There we go. And then our other little image, which is, where did I put it? There it is. These lovely little flowers. Give that a good ink as well. That is going to go on the bottom about there. Okay, and then the sentiment, which I want to get the right way around. Oh goodness, it's quite hard to tell actually. I think this is the right way. I hope it is. I'm just going to stamp it on here actually to see if I can. Oh goodness, I can't really see that. Right, I'm going to have to just quickly stamp it with some ink because I can't tell which is the right way and I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, see, that would have been upside down. So I know that it has to go this way. Now that would have been an absolute disaster. So I've just cleaned that off. and then I'm just going to pop this about here. There we go. So I'm going to quickly heat set, I'm going to emboss it with gold powder, and I'll be back when I've done it. Right, we have heat embossed the box and I think it looks beautiful. So we're just going to pop it together. So I've popped some tape down there, and we'll just fold it round and it should join up. And then this is the front, remember. Well, this bit here is the back, this is the front. So I'm just going to pop a bit of Tombow onto here. And just pop that onto there. And then a bit on here as well. Just fold that round, give it a good press down, and then also from the inside as well, just to make sure it's stuck. And there we go, we have a gorgeous little box which will hold our cute little cards. So the cards, I said before, I've already made 5, we've got one more to make. So for the card, I've got the base card needs to measure 3 by 5 and you score it at 2.5. And I've got 2 pieces of excuse me, Whisper White, which are 2 3/8 by 2 7/8. One is for the front and the other is for the inside. So I've got some stamps mounted. I've got one of these and I'm going to ink this up with powder pink. So just stamp that, and then I'm just going to pop it in the middle of the card, and then using, which I haven't got out, using Fresh Fig, I am going to stamp this one here. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that about there. Whoops, there we go. So that's the last little card done. And then the bit for the sentiment, I'm just going to use the little To You, what I said was from Happy Birthday Gorgeous. I'm going to do that in Fresh Fig as well. Just stamp that in the middle. And then we'll just quickly glue these on, because I'm going to show you how I made the envelopes as well, because I do get a lot of people asking if I can show the envelope. I mean, I only use the envelope punch board, which makes it really, really simple to make if you just follow the instructions and the size for what card you have. Okay, so we're just going to pop the little inside in without getting glue everywhere. And I just think they're so sweet. Now, envelope. I've got the envelope punch board, and I've got a piece of white card, which my little cards measure 2.5 sorry, measure 2.5 by 3. Okay, So 2.5 by 3. So it tells me here my card needs to be 5 by 5 and I need to score a 2 3/8. So 2 3/8, okay, and you just punch and score, turn it round and line that up with the little score mark. Again, just keep rotating it round, match the little lip up with that. Last time. There we go, we have a lovely little envelope. Now what I'm going to do as well is just round the corners. Okay, and the two smaller pieces, because you have 2 large ones and 2 smaller. The 2 smaller ones are the sides of the envelope, and the larger ones are the top and the bottom. Okay, just like that. There's your little envelope. Now what I want to do is, with another little stamp and fresh fig, I'm just going to put a little decoration on the front of the envelope, just in the corner here. Okay, and then with a bit of fuse, I'm just going to pop a little bit down here and a little bit down here, and that sticks the envelope together. Really cute. And I'm just going to pop that in there, and it's time for them to go in the box now. So we've got 6 pretty cards, and we've got little matching envelopes as well. And I even popped some little pearls and things on there. You can do whatever you like. So we'll open our little box, and there we go. It holds them really nice. Lovely little matching box and tiny little note cards. And I just think it's so sweet, I really do. And I might pop some little pearls on the outside as well. So I think I'm going to pop 3 down here. Whoops, if it'll stick. Just sets it off a little bit, doesn't it? There we go. I think that would make a great gift for anybody. So I hope you've liked this tutorial. We've only got a couple more to go now, so I'll see you again tomorrow with the next project. So until then, take care and bye for now.